What's up, y'all? It's Mikhail.
It's Maegan! Trying to wake everybody up.
And it's free.
We're back with another episode of Millennial Talk.
Trying to wake everybody up. You know, we be so calm with the intro.
I forgot this part.
We're the new adults. We come
guide
each other.
We're the new adults, and you know, we're gonna guide each other through this. Thank you, Megan, for that wake up call.
Welcome. Okay.
So, how's everybody's week been enthusiastically?
My week has been filled with work. My job, school, studying. I got an exam. I got homework.
Ooh, yeah.
Stuff.
I work for that.
Yeah. So, just locking in. That's it. Locking in. Schoolwork. Yeah. By the time you see this, my 75 hard will be over. So, future Megan, I'm proud of you for finishing it out.
Oh yeah.
And I hope you eating a brownie and some chocolate covered strawberries.
Yeah.
Because you deserve it.
I can concur on that. Because I think my fast will be done the same time as the video drops too. So, yay. I can't wait to eat like a brownie or something. I fucking can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to overindulge. Because I know I'll probably overindulge. Eat like a whole big ass part of like a bundt cake or something. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking about sweets, obviously, too much right now.
You got it though. You gonna finish it out.
Well, yeah, I don't have no doubt in my mind because I'm very disciplined when it comes to my goals. But yeah. Other than that, just preparing for school. I'm excited about that. And I'm trying to think, is there anything fucking else? Yeah. Stay tuned. 'Cause
I just been chilling. No complaints. Been watching shows and shit. Getting back into that. That's pretty much the gist of what Jalen been on. Just chilling for once. I ain't got too much crazy shit. Just busy work behind the scenes as I do. Trying to get back my creative juices. You know, pause if necessary, but that's it. Like,
okay.
6, 7, I don't know. Yeah. But that's it. Life is good, no complaints. Cats is healthy, running my life rampant. Like I said, we got new couches and shit, so it's just kind of doing all that fun, little decorating type, cool, just house shit, just being a fucking adult.
Yeah.
And shit, just nigga shit, just being dope. I am getting excited. I will miss some excitement.
Ooh.
Hold on to your seats, people. I am glad that the weather is warming up, so I can get back to watering my grass and cutting my grass.
Actually, people like
get my grass back healthy and shit like that. So I know it's random, but it's like because I got a house and shit, it's like I just enjoy that, and I'm hoping to get my dog more, relatively soon. So then I got that whole situation going on. I can be out there with my dog,
watering your grass,
me a spot.
No, it's people do find like peace with that because I remember
like gardening.
Yeah, because my granddad, we used to water his grass all the time and stuff like that. Wash his cars.
I was about to say we used to wash cars.
We used to do everything.
That should just be peaceful as hell. I listen to podcasts, like throw my headphones. I'm just out there, just me, God, and water.
Do your neighbors bother you?
Hell no. It's like because with my crib, there's no crib next to that, so it's like an open lot right next to my immediate neighbor.
Gotcha.
And then on the other side of me is the liquor store.
Gotcha.
So
they'll be trying to be nosy or be like, "Hey, how you doing, neighbor?"
Hell no, like not for real. Like,
okay.
I mean, like we was speak and shit like that, but they kind of do their shit, so they see me as just like more what up, though, like what up.
Okay.
Don't fuck with my shit. I don't fuck with your shit. I make sure your shit's straight. You make sure my shit's straight. Type of thing. Down that liquor store, them niggas is different because they.
I was gonna say that. What time they close? Like super late.
They close like 2. Yeah, about 2.
So do you be hearing like random?
I mean, you'll hear like not necessarily like you'll hear niggas' cars and shit. Obviously, shit like that. You might hear like people talking and having like a loud kind of conversation. My irritant more so is niggas sometimes will fling the bottles over the wall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like that's where my irritant come in because like I've ran over shit in my driveway not knowing that like when it was snowing shit. So like now I got a bunch of glass in the fucking driveway. So like that's where it get annoying.
Yeah.
Now I'm talking about like niggas through whole like Cavassier bottles. It's just not like beer bottles. Like I got whole bottles like in my fucking driveway where I gotta get. So that shit is annoying. Yeah. So how shit.
Yeah. I went shopping. Actually, this is another add to my week. I had went to Bob's Furniture because I wanted to look at another couch. Well, actually, like a couch and a love seat.
Okay.
So yeah, sofa and
like
love
a
seat.
sectional or no separate?
No, separate. So it'd be like this with this over a little bit, and then do like a love seat situation. Um, yeah, just to upgrade because I had this couch for a long time. But when I showed a picture to the rep, she was like, "I like your couch." She was like, "You gotta keep it." And I was like, "I don't have no space to put it. I don't have a basement or anything, so it can't go nowhere." So I'm like, "Well, but yeah, homeowner shit when you want to change things around, especially after a few years, because I feel like it's been a few years." But yeah.
But speaking of being adults,
spirit fingers.
He
said, "Hell no."
What's the most overrated thing about being an adult so far?
Paying bills.
Okay. Overrated?
Oh,
I don't think that's overrated.
I heard underrated. That you gotta have everything figured out.
More, I think the whole, what can I say is overrated about being an adult? I think I can't say it's overrated because it is appreciated, but like having your own crib is a lot. So like when I see some of the older people, like older people that like decide to have just condominiums or certain like smaller situations, I can understand why now a little bit more. I don't think I can make that choice, you know what I'm saying? But the overratedness of I can see how some people can feel that way because like what the fuck I'm going through, like it'll be as soon as you fix one thing, it's another thing that you gotta turn around and fucking fix. And like that's how I feel a lot of the times, and not only maintaining and then upgrading at the same time, and then whatever else is you trying to do as an individual. And naturally, as time go on, then you want to have kids and expand your family. So then that become a whole other thing where it's like, you want to get another crib or a better crib, and then that crib come with more shit, but then you got to get that shit inspected, and it's like the shit did get inspected, motherfucker, and then now still some more problems in this bitch. It's like, please be man. So that's the kind of aspect I think can be definitely overrated, but I still say it's appreciated because it's like it's nothing like having your own crib. You know what I mean? So that's one thing I can say.
I agree.
Car note.
It's overrated.
For sure. Overrated. For sure. Definitely overrated. Especially when you get a new car and then you get in an accident. The whole just goes downhill.
And appreciates as soon as it leaves the lot.
This ironically, this car being my only car note I've ever had, I hate that shit. Like I would never. I told myself after I paid, I'm never doing that shit again.
You're just gonna buy
like every time. Like that's I always either got my cars or I've gotten them passed down to me after like my first car I bought like outright. So it's like for me just not having to pay a car note and just everything that go along with that, I'll never trade that peace of mind in again of like just knowing this car is mine. I ain't got nobody calling me about this bitch, nothing about it. Like just paying the car insurance on this bitch. I can get shit fixed, do all this shit, everything on my own time. I'll never trade that peace of mind that way ever again.
Yeah,
never.
I told myself I was like, once I pay this off, I want this car for a little minute. I ain't about to do shit, But they normally say like once you pay your car off, that's when shit start happening. You gotta pay to get it fixed. And then you weigh the pros and the cons. Is it better to get a new car or get this fixed? Like
I remember exactly what happened to me. My car got so fucked up from somebody hitting me, and I had to basically get this because I didn't have no other way to get a car. I'm like, fuck.
I hate that. When it comes to that, I'm like, fuck. I don't want to start over.
Yeah.
And we're like the position heavy is like
car note to a car note.
Like that's made it funny. You can't put it down as you want to because fucked up immediate position. I'm like,
being an adult is like, it's crazy. Like when you younger, you think that this shit is just gonna be like freeing. You could do what you want. What it is, a small piece of that, but at the same time, it's like
responsibilities.
Yeah.
And the more money you make, the IRS takes. So
yeah,
man, learning that lesson. That's what's already taxes.
Yeah. Oof. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie.
Do my taxes.
I ain't gonna lie. That junk, I will admit
I
that.
got my refund and everything.
Like I always say, like politics should be overrated. We shouldn't don't talk about it. But this is what I will say: when you start adulting and like when it comes to taxes and like a lot of that other shit, you start focusing in on that shit just a little bit. You're like, hey dog, look, I don't know what the fuck y'all up there doing, but I'm voting no. Like, okay, if something gotta go up some more, what the fuck it is? Y'all better explain it to me, or these potholes better be fixed. I know that much. Cause fuck out of here. I love them buffs and all the rest of that shit, but hey, I need these motherfucking potholes fixed. Like, y'all about to start fixing these tires for niggas.
Hell yeah. That make no sense.
Michigan residents need a what's the shit they call what shit they gave us in the pandemic?
Oh, what's that shit called?
Not reparations.
No. The check they
Stimulus.
Yeah. Michigan drivers need a tire stimulus.
We definitely do.
Niggas need a tire stimulus, dog, or something. Yeah, back pay me for my tires, bro. Cause it's like it's crazy as fuck. How many times I done had to get my tire fixed, adjusted some shit from just how bad the pothole of the roads is. Bro.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
You don't even hit them hard. That'd be the thing. No. Like you can literally just roll over them and it mess up your car. They're so deep. They're so deep.
So that's what I was saying. As you get older, that'd be the shit. Cause like you niggas paying car insurance in your car, that pothole when you was a teenager, you like, oh, pothole, damn, dog. Now you like, hey, these motherfuckers is a problem. I ain't going nowhere. You talking about this raining and these fucking potholes, nigga? No. So that's how
car insurance too.
That's what's overrated.
Yeah, that should need to be $50 a month, and I mean immediately $50, especially in Michigan.
Groceries is overrated. The price of groceries.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm happy it's about to be plum season because I want to come.
You know what? I can really appreciate nectarines. I've always loved them, but it's like they're an in-season fruit.
Yeah, like plums.
You cannot get them all year round.
That sucks because I like the good plums.
Yeah. All right. Do y'all ever like eat exotic fruit and stuff like that? Like star fruit.
I tried dragon fruit.
Pomelos. It's a sweet grapefruit.
I'm about to try that then.
I'm trying shit.
I think when I was younger, a kiwi was like, ooh, I'm trying a kiwi.
Oh yeah. Being in this, I think you got a kiwi.
Or what, a pomegranate? They used to call them Indian apples.
Oh, I tried a pomegranate.
Yeah. They did call them Indian apples back in the day.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, I'm not a pomegranate nigga. I did the grapefruit. I remember being a kid and thinking because I was eating grapefruit like that was some exotic shit. Like, what the fuck is that? And I'm like, y'all put the sugar in the grapefruit. Yeah. You busting it. I got something at the crib now.
Are y'all melon people?
What you mean?
Like cantaloupe?
Oh yeah.
Y'all eat that?
Yeah. I look forward to it when niggas get like fruit trays because most people don't eat it, so I don't get all of that shit.
It just tastes like water.
You get all the cantaloupe you want.
It tastes like
you gotta get it in season. It's sweet actually.
Everyone
okay, well melon is a different taste. It's a little
cantaloupe. I thought honey on mine sometimes. That's sweet.
Honeydew is a sweet. Yeah.
That shit tastes like water.
In season honeydew, it tastes like sugar.
Oh, well, I might probably have to taste one. But I feel like I've tried it every single time.
Cantaloupe need to be the right amount of sweet. Like, you catch it at the right time and everything.
It'd be bitter. Because I always eat the medley, so it always has, like, cantaloupe and stuff in there. So I just eat that, and I was just like,
I love that shit. But yeah, that's the fruit shit. That's the fruit I like that shit. That shit good than a bitch. I've been fucking with strawberries a lot.
Oh, I love strawberries.
I don't know why. We went to the store, and we got one bag. That shit was busting, man. We went back, got some more.
I'm a pineapple, strawberry, grape, plum, orange, banana.
I like mangoes.
I like mangoes.
Guava. Say nectarines, strawberry, blackberries. Love some blackberries.
I'm starting to get into blueberries.
I hate them.
It was hard for me. I don't know why.
I'm
They're good for you.
I'm like nigga to go buy
all berries.
I like them.
so tart to me, but now I actually like crave them. It's weird.
Because I used to always like what motherfuckers didn't like. I used to find a way to fuck with it so I get the most or whatever. So like blueberry pop tarts, niggas they fuck with blueberry pop tarts or like the wild berry shit. So I used to eat them, and so like I used to be like, oh, I can fuck with blueberry, and then one day I just ate like a plain blueberry. I was like, oh, these bitches straight.
See, I can't eat them plain. I can eat them in muffins or like smoothies, but just to eat it, no.
That's how it was.
I think it freaked me out that it wasn't blue in the middle. The skin is blue, but the inside is clear, like a grape. And I don't know why it freaked me out, but then it's like if it's too mushy, I can't eat it.
Oh, you know,
I can't. Yeah, I like firm fruit.
Crunch,
I like firm fruit anyway, except for mangoes. But yeah, no, I can't roll blueberry. I like blueberry flavored stuff. I cannot eat a blueberry.
Yeah, I do a blueberry muffin.
Like raspberries too, so
Yeah.
See, now raspberries start to get a little creepy because the hairs on it be creeping me out. I'm like, damn, can't get past that. It needs to be blended. Blended.
See, like I like the ashy peach. I like when the peach be ashy.
Oh yeah, I can do a peach.
It's ashy as well.
Y'all like pears? Pears?
Yeah, I like pears. Yeah, I like pears.
We going down our grocery.
I'm like, yeah, I like when we do the grocery. Grocery shit be fun as hell. Cause you be different as an adult when you be going up and down the aisle.
Hell yeah.
So do y'all like red grapes, green grapes, or the black grapes?
I like mixed.
Green.
I can eat all.
I like green.
But green do have like more of a
tangier
taste. It'd be juicier to me. But I do like my tart red grapes sometimes too.
I can do a red grape.
Seedless.
I say it gotta be seasoned if I gotta do it, but like I damn near still won't eat it like anyways, but
it's like if you got a preference.
Yeah, if I just had to sit there and be like, damn, I really want to spend it on got seafood. Like, all right, I'll eat these bitches, but
y'all eat cherries?
Oh yeah, I love cherries.
Okay, I love cherries too.
Yeah.
Like I eat the childish cherries, the little Shirley Temple ones. Just like
I don't like them.
If you got them in
like
your crib, nigga, I go grab that. It's alright. Like little ones going to Sundays.
Yes.
Yep. I'm about to bang that.
I always hated those.
I like the big cherries that's like this big with the stem. My grandparents. That's why I'm like, we are raised around grandparents. I feel like they introduce you to all that like stuff because
y'all like passion fruit.
I don't.
You do?
Yep,
it's acquired taste.
It is.
And it's good, like goopy.
It's not my taste.
Yeah, I like it in a drink. Like I go to the spot where they make the margaritas, so you get different flavors. We gotta go there one day.
Not that's fine.
That shit
but I feel like eating it by itself.
I like the taste in general, but it's like I get it in all different contexts. That shit just I like it.
Yeah,
I like it out of fruit. Make your body strong.
Like drink your milk.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're gonna move into the trend of the week after our long ass grocery list.
Sorry, y'all. We like fruit.
We do. You want to introduce it?
No.
Okay.
I'm joking.
Oh,
I was about to give you all right, I'm doing my best.
Okay, so maybe you heard of it, maybe you haven't. But Raven-Symoné.
Thanks.
That type shit.
What you saying?
I thought he said facts.
I just said type shit.
Oh,
okay. I'm sorry.
I didn't hear what you said. Maybe you heard of it, maybe you haven't. But Raven-Symoné came out with her Mount Rushmore of Disney, and she did herself. Well deserved.
Oh, yeah.
And then she did Hilary Duff. Well deserved. No. And then she did Even Stevens. Not Even Stevens. She played on Even Stevens. Shia LaBeouf. I always used to call him Even Stevens. Shia LaBeouf. Well deserved.
Too.
And then she did Famous Jet Jackson. I do not want to mess up his name. Leon Thomas Young.
You think
I'm gonna fact check real quick.
Yeah, hold on. If I can get to my damn. Okay, there we go. Leon Thomas.
Yeah,
Young.
Yeah, make sure we let him know that ain't.
Not yeah. No, the other one was.
It ain't him. It's a different him.
Leon
Young. So
Wait, no, I was saying Leon Young. That's what you were saying.
Oh,
I was questioning.
Oh.
It's research. They said it.
Did I butcher his name?
Wait, hold on. Can I spell Disney? I'm not slow, y'all.
Okay. So what show was that?
I don't think
Jet Jackson. Jet Jackson was the name of the show?
Famous Jet Jackson, yes.
I
hate that we doing this. Rest in peace to him, though.
Oh, he passed as well. Rest in peace to that brother. See, I didn't watch none of this. So while they doing research, let me just let y'all know. I watch like Cartoon Network and
oh yeah, you're right. Lee Thompson Young.
See,
Thompson Young. Okay.
Yeah.
Lee Thompson Young. I said Leon Thompson. Okay, Lee Thompson Young, again, recipe, but real deserve. But the controversy is that people feel like he shouldn't have been on there, and it should have been Hannah Montana or the other girl, Romano.
Oh, that was Even Stevens.
Even Stevens.
And she also voiced Kim Possible.
Yeah. So how y'all feel about that? Because personally, like I said, I had to do when I first seen it, I was kind of like, did he deserve? But then people were like, he was the first. That show was the first like all black cast on Disney. He was the first black lead on Disney. He paved the way for Raven, for who else had a black show? Well, the Proud Family. We can say the Proud Family, even though it was animated. You know what I'm saying? For main character, and I mean, in a way, it kind of fell in line with the whole. He was famous, but he wanted to live a normal life, like Hannah Montana. So he walked so everybody else could run. And everybody's like, yeah, no, he doesn't deserve to be on there. And then somebody made the point to say, impact doesn't really mean anything with it. Like, okay, you were employed and you did a good job, but does that mean he should be at the Mount Rushmore of Disney? So I feel like he should be up there. Honestly, like once you give the credentials, if we're going off credentials, that's the same reason, or reasons, impact, and everything else is why Shia LaBeouf is on there, Hilary Duff is on there, and Raven put herself on there. And so, how do y'all feel?
I can agree with the list wholeheartedly. I feel like, and I feel like the main thing that they were missing was their era of people, because each era is different. Because that Mount Rushmore is going to change based off of like the kids that grew up watching stuff like that. But I also feel like the history does impact. So like him being the first African American to have his own show, and it's an all black cast, did pave the way for Raven, and then other black shows, trickling down. But I agree with the list. I don't think Hannah Montana should have been on there, mainly because Hilary Duff kind of paved the way for that type of genre to me, even though Jet Jackson does have the same setup of like a celebrity in high school. So it's kind of like similar there, but Hilary Duff definitely had that like music turned aspect of it. So did Raven, but just not at the capacity of like Hannah Montana. It's a little different, but a little bit of the same, because Disney has this like formula how they like to do
rinse and repeat. Yeah.
So I agree. I feel like I don't think I would have changed it. To be honest, and I don't think the Kim Possible. Let me get her name correct.
Is it Christy Carlson Romano?
Yeah, because she has a podcast too. I think you are right, Christy. Oop, I'm just type in Kim Possible and just look at the. Yeah, because that's what I'm about to do.
While you looking that up, for me, as I was saying, I was looking up the previous brother name.
Oh, Christy Carlson. Romano. Carson Romano.
Carson, okay.
I'm gonna let them say
Carlson Romano.
So it's not Carson.
No, it's Carlson.
Okay.
Let me double check. Yeah, Carlson.
Okay.
Romano. That lady. And like for me, I never really watched none of the Disney. Actually, I didn't. I was always watching it from like afar because my little sister was watching and shit. Shout out to Alicia. But in my opinion, I guess she's Disney and stuff like that. So like from the outside looking in, kind of sort of the people, I would agree. I don't know the brother who passed, so for what he did, I would fine, get it. But from the outside looking in, it would be in my viewpoint, Raven, Shia LaBeouf, Hannah Montana, Zach and Cody, and my man's. Right? That's how I look at it. Because for me, I never engaged with none of this shit. But these are the things I couldn't avoid.
Because
they're so in my face. Like they're so everywhere all the time. Even what Hilary Duff did, where I can kind of see, I can agree. Like I'm not going down no hill, like just from the outside looking in. But being around those times and watching other kids, and like that was more engaged with that show. Like that was more my god sister, the older kind of kid. I think other shows had their attention more than what that did. And for us as kids looking on it, it seemed like that was grander than what it was. And then we seen her kind of develop. So I think if it was an argument of like, stars from Disney and where they ended up, maybe, I think then she has more of that leeway. But just to be like from this channel, her impact on that channel compared to the other people. I mean, the other niggas, Zach and Cody and them got a whole nother show that continue on for a whole bunch of other seasons after what they
And they had a movie or two.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't know shit about that, but I'm just even basing off of the show. Like, they went from the hotel to the Sweet Life on Deck shit, and I think they even came back to came back around. So it's like, to me, they had, like we were saying off camera, a long ass run.
Yeah, they did.
And Hannah did too, and then it even spent off to me to be bigger than all of the ones that we named. To me, like, I think to this day that's their biggest shit. I don't think they've hit that type of goal again. Like, period. Like, I think that she set a height that they haven't hit since, which is why I think she can move how she moves.
Yeah.
Like, she's never going to not eat. Like, it's a wrap.
I mean, yeah, she can move how she moves, but I think when we think about, or when we talk about Mount Rushmore is the founding fathers. So my mind goes to like that era, because people were like, well, that's hers. But I'm like, if you think of the founding fathers or the founding shows, and like what I said about Jet Jackson and like the setup of the show, he did walk. So even Raven can run, and Hannah Montana, that whole double life thing, you know what I'm saying? Really, I'm saying more so like Hannah, because it was more on the premise of that, like a celebrity and then wanting to live a normal life and going to high school and starting high school. Raven, it was a double life, but it was like, you're still Raven, it's just you have psychic powers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking of the time, the time that the shows had came out and the impact that they had when they came. Okay, so like when you think of like the Mount Rushmore, you think of the founding fathers. So like I said earlier about Jet Jackson, is he did that whole double life where it's like, I'm a celebrity, but I want the normal life. So he go home to his hometown in North Carolina to go to high school and everything like that, but he's still, living that double life. And I feel like he kind of set the tone for, like what we said, the rinse and repeat of Disney, because you got to think about it. Again, Mount Rushmore, Founding Fathers, these shows came out late 90s, early 2000s, like early 2000s. So it's like, I agree 100%, and I agree with the impact of the shows that you had, but I wouldn't put them on a Mount Rushmore just because of what a Mount Rushmore really is. You know what I'm saying? You can't, when you think of like four founding fathers?
Our forefathers.
Forefathers. You think of like who started what? You know what I'm saying? Now, if Zach and Cody came out earlier, then yeah, definitely founding fathers of Disney and the aspect what they did, the whole twin thing and everything like that. They were actually twins because the Olsen twins was on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
With Full House. You know what I'm saying? So I like I said, I agree with what you're saying, but at the same time, because everybody is saying like, okay, for their generation. But I mean, if you're talking about for Disney, period.
And the Olsen twins, they played one person. They played the baby.
Yeah, they played Mary.
But the two boys, they was on camera at the same time. But I can see where they format, and again, watching it from afar, they format and was kind of similar to the time. Hannah, to me, to this day, has changed how them type of shows are even formatted and structured. Period. Like, I think she, to me, like, set the precedent, because then the Nickelodeons and them in the world jumped on the bandwagon. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, we started seeing these different type of shows pop up taking a similar type of approach, but not taking the music twist as much. They took the other approach where I think we've seen the iCarlys and some of these other shows start popping up, Other World, the Victorious. I think that's what that shit. Because like around them times is when I, as a teenage boy, started to phase out of that shit like severely, to where like when we was talking about 1,000 Ways to Die, all that shit, that's when I kind of started leaning more towards that type of shit, BET reruns, MTV. Shit like that, MTV, 106 Park. So like that type of shit. So for me, even when we was talking about it and y'all was naming the eras, we also got to remember, for at least for me and my guys, is the Degrassi was on. So like a lot of times, like it was this transition from, and like, so like the Lizzie McGuire, my guys is to watch that, but then as Zach and Cody and Hannah Montana get introduced, she's going on to watch Lincoln Heights and Degrassi and all these kind of more sophisticated type shows, to where that's why I take like the Zach and Cody for sure. Like I can see that like being more common to what was on TV. But Hannah, to me, I couldn't avoid it as a nigga that didn't watch none of that shit. I couldn't avoid it. Like going to the mall, going to this, watching YouTube, like everything was Hannah Montana, like everything. Like I remember that shit, like being a kid around that shit. It was like even black girls was like invested in Hannah Montana. Like they clicked like a different market with her, like to where they hit everybody. Like it was something about that little country ass girl that just clicked with everybody. Like she did. And I can't hate on this shit. Like she just did. Like it's that shit.
The impact. I feel like we're not negating like Hannah Montana's impact. We understand that. It's just more of like, how did Hannah Montana wouldn't have existed if they didn't have like certain trial runs first, like with certain things. It's like that
it was
life
able
thing
to evolve and be perfected through Hannah. Like the rinse and repeat. Like
and then they found a rhythm that actually worked with Hannah Montana for her to have all the seasons and the themes.
Going.
Same thing with Sweet Life and Zach and Cody, because when he mentioned that, I was like, dang, that is true. Sweet Life had Sweet Life on Deck. They had Sweet Life with Zach and Cody. They had the Sweet Life movie. They were like, they were
like some of the
animals. Trip with Zach and Cody.
Like when you talk about Disney, like as much as niggas fuck with like Hilary Duff and shit, like she not the first person. Like that's the only reason I'm really like I can see the argument. Like I'm not hating on it, but like Raven, Shia LaBeouf for sure, and then my man, I'm just gonna pay respect because I don't know his story, but like them three right there, like that's a toss up. Even with Hannah, I'm like that's just she like to me. Like if you talking about Nickelodeon, them type of shows, she like Drake and Josh with Nickelodeon. Like you can't not mention Nickelodeon without talking about Drake and Josh, and you can't not talk about Disney without talking about That's a Raven for sure. And Hannah Montana, like them two, you can't not. Everybody else to me is toss up, but them two fucking things. Like crack in the 80s. Like I swear to God, that shit had them. Like it's no different than like Coco Melon now. Like we that shit got niggas in the chokehold. And like it's some whole YouTube shit is to the audience of now. Like, and that's why for Hannah, we think about it, bro, that shit going on 20 years.
It is. She did her little special.
When you think about that shit going on 20 years then, so it's like, we can say like she shouldn't have a founding father, but at this particular point, she do. And it's across television. Like like Nickelodeon.
But that's what I'm saying. That's impact in like the success of the show and her career after too. What I'm saying when I think of founding fathers, like the start, the start.
That
that's why I'm like
that you're not gonna be.
She got
it could be short lived.
She got Mickey, Donald, and Goofy up there at that point. If you talking about the founding fathers,
but you gotta think about the shows they talk about. They ain't talking about Disney like that.
Because they give their credit to Hilary Duff because of the longevity. Same thing with the black.
I think
I'm like,
no. I think with Hilary Duff, it's more so because you didn't used to watch Lizzie McGuire. So Lizzie McGuire.
Show, but I
no, what I'm saying though, it wasn't. She didn't walk so Hannah Montana could run. It was like a show within itself, kind of like in its own lane.
That's how I feel.
Within its own lane. Like Even Stevens, you know what I'm saying? It's just Even Stevens. I feel like, and it wasn't a Disney show, but I kind of feel like it was their way of doing Boy Meets World.
Because like Lizzie McGuire to me, equivalent was like Malcolm in the Middle.
No.
Not like in the style of the show, but in the popularity level and magnitude of the show. Like that's how I look at the two. It's like Malcolm in the Middle did his thing, had great little response and shit like that. People gravitated, and then it's like Lizzie McGuire shit. I look at how the response was from the culture and even today. It's about the same. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah, it's about the same.
I can see where he.
Like
saying.
You know, I get when people talk about it like they about the same. They like that afterthought. Like, oh yeah, like that was this big show that was like this too. Like da 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 da. Like same thing with like Lincoln Heights. Like it was like you had Gilmore Girls, all that other shit that was on ABC at first, and then you had Lincoln Heights. And people did fuck with Lincoln Heights. It was a big show, but it wasn't with Gilmore Girls. And what was the other John with the niggas with the white family? They had the big house and he was a pastor and shit. I can't remember what the fuck the name.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about. That show was big too. I can't remember that. But like that's what I mean. Like that show was like damn their biggest show, and we came in off the top of his.
It was
you know what I'm talking about. He ended up becoming like a deacon or something with the church. It was a long show, but it was about this white family, and they did a bunch of shit or whatever. But it was fucked up because as we got to adults, the dad ended up getting caught up with some foul kid shit.
Oh, okay.
It was that show or whatever. But needless to say, like that's how I look at the equivalencies of the shows. Like even with like how I use Drake and Josh, like that's how I look at it. Like somebody was like Lizzie McGuire to Drake and Josh. I'm like, nah, bro, Drake and Josh killing Lizzie McGuire just because of how big Drake and Josh was.
But see, that's the thing though. Lizzie McGuire was kind of like one of the first teen shows that just showed the life and times. It's like what Hannah Montana was without the double life. You know what I'm saying? So when it had that impact, and then you add in because it was like earlier on in Disney, so then she had the little animated.
From what I seen,
Lizzie too.
It's
so it was like
correct me if I'm wrong. This was Lizzie, so I can understand the context. I hate vouching for this.
It's like Nasty Classified, but think about it as she's got like her little self is guiding.
It's guiding
right? Because that's what I was about to ask. Because
like as told by Ginger or something.
Yeah, but
that.
It's kind of like that.
Something like that.
Like with the structure of the shows, right?
Mm-hmm.
With Hannah Montana, and if you compare it to iCarly, right? The way that it's shot and the way it's presented, the fake audience shit, all of that is this frame of the show, right? Mm-hmm. Is Lizzie McGuire framed in that same manner, or is it more highlighting the narrative that's getting told about like this girl from that perspective? Like, is it the fake audience laughing? And shit? That's what I more so mean. Is like the structure of like what we saw with Hannah Montana, the fake audience clap, like they took that teen concept and combined it with sitcom.
To be technical, that's what we got. Yeah. They all were filmed via live, so like we would be in the audience watching it live. But I don't know.
But it wasn't like they would break the fourth wall in Hannah.
Okay.
Hannah, they wouldn't do that.
In that's what I mean.
Like think of it being filmed like Degrassi. It was filmed like Degrassi.
Lizzie McGuire was?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. So
it was filmed like Degrassi.
That's what it seemed like to me. It seemed like Disney was trying to emulate Degrassi, but make it clean a little bit with some of them shows. And with the Hannah shit, it set that precedent of breaking the fourth wall, having this kind of live clap audience shit going on, which we continue to see now. Because my argument, at least from a Nickelodeon kid perspective, is Zoe 101 walked so Hannah and them could run. That's my perspective on the shit. Is that she came out first.
I would say she walked so that Victoria's would run.
No, because like they did that structure first. That whole framework, like similar to how iCarly, they was the one that kind of. That's what I'm saying. They the ones to me that set up that whole framework so that they can run similar to the credit that Lizzie McGuire is getting as far as like. She set the framework. Like to me, when I think back to Zoe 101, they set the framework for the show that we started to see on these other networks that ended up becoming these big things. I think Disney was the one that struck gold on it. Obviously, as we learned now because of the documentary, like it was some foul shit.
Oh yeah, actually, I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah, Zoe 101 came out first. Yeah. 2 out of 5. Yeah. I know because that was the first time I ever heard a person white girl. That was the first time it ever happened to me. Yeah. That's how I remember that.
Up the show by getting pregnant.
She didn't, She didn't, because we saw the documentary. She didn't. She didn't fuck up the show by getting pregnant. She was taken advantage of by a sick man.
She got pregnant by him?
No. She did. For one time, she did. No, she did. When it first happened, it was by him. The last time that she ultimately ended the show was by the boyfriend. But she was already, had been through the ringer.
Damn.
Yeah. The first time it happened was through Dog. Yeah, and she went and paid the fee and was fucked up by it because obviously she was a kid. Yeah, that's why I went on in there for me. And I got on YouTube rabbit hole. That's what happened.
Dang.
Yeah.
That was mad as fuck. Zoe 101 was a good ass show.
Been through it.
That's what I'm saying.
I want to go to PCA so bad.
Man, what?
They was like dorms. I was like, yep, I want to be in PCA.
But that's how I just looked at the shit. But I like the Mount Rushmore and shit. I think it'd be idiotic to not have That's So Raven up there at any point, no matter who else you want to put up there as a person. I think That's So Raven is a cultural classic that just resonated with so many people.
It's generational too.
And her comedic timing was perfect.
That and the topics that they touched on the show.
Yeah.
Like body weight, racism, stuff like that. Like,
she was like, because you're black. Yeah. I don't want to hire her because she's black. Yeah. I was like, damn.
And I think they hit a lightning in the bottle type of situation where every character at that time in that moment worked as well with each other. Like, because for me, even when I was seeing my sister watching it, like off to the side, the dad was my favorite person.
Oh yeah, the dad was.
You know what I'm saying?
He had his own business.
Yeah, he had
a restaurant
shit going on. So it was like that kind of was that.
And then the spinoff with Corey in the house.
Oh yeah.
Which I ain't. Nah. I want to.
No.
My sister, she won't fuck with that shit. She was just that name.
He was like, Corey in the house.
Yeah, that shit was lame. I remember hearing that shit when we sleep. So. Because then I remember how it was, because she used to watch the That's a Raven rerun. That one from 5 to 6, right? Mm-hmm. And then from 6 to 6:30, they played what's his name? Dave the Barbarian.
Oh, yeah, that's my shit.
They played Dave the Barbarian. And then from 7 to 7:30, Corey in the House came on. Mm-hmm. And they played last week's episode and then went to the new episode. And that's why I used to sit through that shit, because we was on that little kid shit. You get this time on the channel, and then she get this time on the channel. So
I used to hate that.
Man, that shit was lame as hell.
But y'all let us know who y'all Mount Rushmores are.
We talking about shit.
And Disney.
Yeah, Fruit and Disney so far, guys. Stay with us. We're doing good.
What would a Nickelodeon Mount Rushmore be? Because they had some hits back in the 90s.
They did, but Nickelodeon had a mixed bag. Like, they had the game shows, the live game shows. They had the all that. You had, what else?
That's my hot take.
Comedy. So they had their own comedy show, their own SNL or
I think that show was overrated.
Not you recording it?
Right. No, I played one of the clips. I was like,
that's one of my things. I think that show overrated.
All that?
Yeah, I think it's overrated. I think we just remember it because it was on and not actually digesting what was going on. Like, the shit wasn't that good.
No, I disagree with you.
For me personally, I just
reason being because it was like I said, it was like the SNL or what's the one that Kenan was on?
That's all that.
Good Burgers. It was
no. Kenan Ivory Wayans.
In Living Color.
In Living Color, it was like based off of that before that man came in and started messing stuff up and making stuff too vulgar. But it had like the different skits and everything like that. Like I was tuned in.
Bring in the dance.
And then you gotta think about it. That's Amanda Bynes.
Yeah, but she had her
yeah. But you see, like, they had the same setup as that so that people go off and they do their own thing and they become known and stuff like that.
I had exposure to all the things that you just named. So for me, it's like being able to watch the In Living Color reruns and all that kind of shit. It's like, yeah, y'all are just trying to do this thing and it just wasn't funny to me.
But it was for kids, though. And that's the thing. That's what made it so big. Like, all these child actors are able
I'm a kid, so I'm like,
collaborate and do this as kids and still have the same impact as the adults.
It's cool for me to give it credit for the idea and the niggas that did it. Mm-hmm. This shit just wasn't funny. Like, you know what I'm saying? I give y'all credit for the idea and like, oh, that's cool. It just wasn't funny. Like, for me, like, and I just think that when people give it so much reverence, like to stand it up high, it's because of you remember, like you're connecting more memories you actually. Like, if you sit there and watched it like apologetically, like you wouldn't think it was like. Even like looking back, like In Living Color, you can watch it to this day and it's just still funny. It's just what it is.
I can't agree with that one. That one I can't agree with. Because it's also like you're thinking about the 90s, the impact and everything that it had on TV, period. You know what I'm saying? That's why I keep saying like for kids to do comedy is one thing. That's why what's his name? Lil JJ was so big because he was actually funny, he wasn't from that show, but no, he wasn't on that show.
Most of the people that blew up, they blew up when they went to go do the other shows. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like this, like even when you say this, even when you say the success of it, like, and you go actually look at the success of it,
the impact of the time and the culture.
And that's what I'm saying. It's because of the nostalgia that we hold in such reverence. When you actually go look at it and like watch it, the shit it don't hit. You know,
from like a quality perspective.
Because even if you go watch like let's just say the shows that each of those individual people are on, you will still get a chuckle and laugh even today watching it. Like, oh, that shit actually funny. This shit is just not funny. That's all I'm saying. It's like if you actually go watch. Most people are thinking about it from memory. Oh, I remember that the spaghetti thing. But when you go watch the episode. Because if you think about it, when did the spaghetti shit come up? It's like, you see what I'm saying? Like, what episode was that in line with the whole show? It's like, that's more so what I'm saying. And when you think about it, when you was there with your cousins and them, y'all wasn't all locked in watching it compared to Let's Go Back to That's So Raven. No, y'all niggas was doing a bunch of shit. Some noise or some quirky shit would happen. You would turn and look, and then you go back to doing what the fuck you was doing.
We was watching it. That show was funny to me.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I like the Amanda segment. I like because that's how I was introduced to Drake and Josh because they were on there too, and then they got their own show.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like I do get what you're saying. Like most of those people did eventually get their own show, which showed how funny they were.
I think you
stuff
connect
like that.
with both to me.
Yeah.
Like, when you look, even if I was to name the Mount Rushmore show, a lot of them people would be those shows. Like, and not all that. I wouldn't fight for all that to be on there. I'd be like, yeah, Drake and Josh, even the Kenan and Kel shit, the Amanda Bynes show, like that'd be another one. Like shit like that, but with Nickelodeon in particular, you gotta acknowledge the animated shit. So it's like, okay, SpongeBob naturally and shit.
Oh, yeah,
shit like you can't ignore it. But if you keep it strictly the teenage, those live action type of things, then it's like, yeah, you're gonna jump to the iCarlys, the Victoriouses, or like maybe Zoe 101 or whatever. Fuck.
Yeah, I would feel like
I would say Cousin Skeeter, Taina. Yeah, deserve to be on there. I honestly feel like she walked so Raven can run.
Shit, I don't even remember that show.
Yeah, she was singing too.
Yeah, I remember that show. And it's not the disrespect, I just don't.
Yeah.
I watched
like early 90s.
I watched it.
I mean, not early 90s, like late 90s, whatever. It was kind of like what they would play to cross over into Nick at Night. Like the old Degrassi rerun stuff, they would play her before that.
Yeah, see, like,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, even I seen Degrassi, I would always see on ABC and shit. So I never seen.
You never seen Nick at Night?
I never seen no Nick.
Oh.
I always seen it on ABC. Because I said my gossip like vividly watched it, so they would go watch it like wherever it would come live. And what I noticed about Degrassi was that, at least how we got it, because it was a Canadian show, they would come on at like 4:30, 5 o'clock, right when we got out of school.
Yeah.
So like that was the thing about it. So as soon as we got out of school, it was on ABC right on there. So they would show last week's episode and then that one. And then open and play before the White Blue show.
Yeah. It was on ABC, and then it was also for a minute. I remember in the summertime, it stayed on VH1, MTV. That's how I caught up. I was like, hold on, I'm invested.
Yeah,
so Drake got shot.
See, I had watched it. We was watching before that. Like we watched.
No, I watched it from the beginning.
Like, that's what
I'm just saying. I was like,
I'm like, I gotta rewatch this. Hold on.
I remember JT getting stabbed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what I was watching after a bunch. I'm like, all this other shit.
Yeah, it's starting to get real because this is what we thought high school was gonna be like. Wow. But yeah, y'all let us know in the comments who y'all Mount Rushmore is for Disney and Nickelodeon.
Whatever channel you watch.
Yeah. But we're going to move into our first topic. So, is chivalry, oh wow, obsolete? What happened to courting and old-fashioned dating?
Sex.
Huh?
Sex. Everybody jumping in the bed. So it's not... No, seriously, everybody is jumping in the bed. So it's like, oh man, what do you, on the lady side, what do you require? And then guys, I mean, we got to hold y'all accountable too. When do y'all get certain standards? You know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, that's a societal thing where y'all not really required to have standards. It's more like a personal preference for y'all to have standards. But chivalry, I feel like wouldn't be as, I would say fading. I'm not going to say it's obsolete because it's there. But yeah, it's there. It's definitely there. You know what I'm saying? It's based off of, like what I said, what the woman requires, what her standards are, how she carries herself. And then,
I feel like it's what males upbringing too.
Standards that the men have and what your morals are for real. Because I mean, you can. It's been way past 5 minutes. You can treat a hoe like a hoe. Not saying it's right. Not saying you should. But you can. I mean, it came to a point. It used to be a point where like you treat the hoes like the hoes. You treat the women and the ladies like the ladies. It used to be a point in time like that, but some way somehow the lines got blurred. Very, very blurred. And then I can even say that being a woman that I guess people would say is upstanding or whatever, it's like you see other upstanding women see how the hoes get treated because it got flipped where, hey, we want to have sex with them, we want to do this, we want to do that, and it's like too much work or be with y'all or we get labeled as difficult because we have these standards, but really y'all have been dealing with women that have dropped their standards, so now y'all push because it's more of a, y'all get something out of it quicker You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say instant gratification,
but it's transactional.
Yeah, it's more transactional. Like, okay, boom, I don't have to do too much to get what I'm actually after. And now it's like I said, it's flipped. So it's like I don't have to give every girl flowers. If I'm dating multiple girls, I don't have to go buy a bouquet of flowers for her. Like, I don't even have to do depending. You know what I'm saying? Depending on requirements and what you want or what you want to do with the girl, you can go hit up such and such around the corner and have her come over anytime throughout the night. Right. But this other girl that you're interested in too, like, dang, I kind of got to work too hard to get this, but I'm already getting this over here, so why would I? Why should I? And then, like I said, you have other girls that's not with that. They look at that and they be like, maybe I do need to be like that or with that to at least get some type of attention because it's like, ain't nobody looking this way. My thoughts.
Your thoughts on this?
I agree with some things that she said. I think where she said like standard, I would replace it with access, right? So I do agree that like the access to pussy has dropped, like meaning like it's easier to access it with so many mediums. I will agree with her with that. Where what I would just use the term like she said, dealing with her, like her standard as far as like dating and some of the courting aspects, not so much that it's like why do it, but it is if your objective is to get pussy, it's like then yeah, it just come reality like a lot logistical thing. Like, okay, I can go on a date with Maegan, do all this and everything else, then it's the expectation of dating. Like, yeah, from a relationship standpoint, if I'm seeking a relationship where it do be fucked up for Maegan, I'm not gonna lie to her. It is because someone will feel bad to just be like, well, let me definitely reiterate my statement. Someone should feel bad to just be like, let me completely change my statement. Somebody should feel bad just to be like, yo, I'm about to just go crack off Maegan, and do this and that, Because from a nigga code standpoint, she is, how she said, one of the good ones. So it's like, yo, bro, don't even like respectfully waste your time doing that because it's gonna be the guy who really on his shit that's gonna come in and decide, and you gonna make her look at niggas this way or do this, that, and the third. Some niggas are gonna still press that boundary because niggas, but it's like it is. But at the same time, where I could also give the pseudo, like the other flip is like somebody has also dealt with her, but also dealt her bold with this other chick that would be deemed by standards like, she less or like not even a hoe, but just maybe less or like not we're making that because it was the transaction aspect. It was easier in this capacity because of the access. You know what I'm saying? I can get on one of these apps tonight and get some ass tonight. You know what I'm saying? If I really just
it ain't hard.
You know what I'm saying? Put the right things up.
That point real.
But it's like to be like, okay, Maegan come in, she want a nigga that's this, that, and the third, want to get married, can present themselves to her family, It's not to say that it's not somebody that want to do that, but what come with that. Now, to your point, where for me, I've admitted I've been a hoe and did all the foul snake, like I admitted that, okay? But I've also been the Chivalry guy in relationship, and I can attest y'all have seen me in different spaces where I've done that. But as y'all can also see, I moved on and got to different relationships. So it's like the results for a lot of dudes, and most niggas ain't moved how I moved. So it's like imagine the guy who got the 4 relationship and this is his take on it, where it's like I did all that stuff and this is the result I got. So it's like I did have more fun time with her over here that didn't and it looked like, oh, he went with the one that wasn't as much work, but it's also which one had more peace. And that's the part that get ignored. It's like people gonna pick peace every time. Like a nigga, like respectfully, a nigga's gonna pick a chick, and I don't mean this to demean nobody. I'm just saying it from a dude perspective. And I know I've been going. I'm gonna finish it up. A nigga will pick a shorty that's a 4 that comes with peace than an 8 that comes with a headache. Any day of the week.
I believe that. That's very
promise
true.
you. Like a nigga will sacrifice the baddest chick for peace of mind any day of the week because it's too much of a headache. And most shorties are hit at like, oh, he don't want to be bothered with this. He don't want to do all these things because of my standards. And that's what get alluded to. So like, well, I do agree with her. Like niggas, well, we're trying to hold our bros and kind of like, bro, like, okay, like we said with Maegan, don't do this, don't do that. And I think to me, most niggas stay true to that. You know what I'm saying? Based off even some of the things that Maegan has, we talked about off camera, even with dealing with public spaces. Like that to me is part of that reason why they see that. Going back to that discernment, they see that on her like, I'm not about to do that. Because I know what that means. This is an investment over here.
Right.
Her over here, this is an investment, but this is a different return I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? This is a different return. And it's like, it then, like you said with Megan, somebody like Megan who don't have the willpower, the wherewithal that she have, would be like, I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go to get this. I'm going to go, all right, you know what? Since they getting paid, they getting this, they getting their DTE paid, I'm going to go ahead and just, because why not? You know, you got shit. No, like, this the,
why not?
Not for real, because of this dynamic, you got chicks who would never think about something simple. And I'm saying it to be funny, but dead ass, think about something they feet that wouldn't before. Let's think about doing certain things on camera that they wouldn't before just to get a lifestyle that they see.
Right.
And then go back to one point we said with the mirror shit. You don't know what it takes to get that. Like one of my favorite quotes, Dr. Dre is it's easy to get this motherfucker. The hard part is keeping it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so you don't know what it takes to keep this big ass career, what it takes to do all this shit. So to the point, like, no, chivalry to me ain't dead. I just think that the standards and access have shifted so much that you see it less and less. And a lot of times we hear with women, I'm a victim of myself, they shelter the nigga. So it's like, you're not going to see that it's a bunch of niggas really holding their door open with their ladies and shit like that. But as a nigga that's going to the restaurants, because we in a space where couples go, I see every nigga opening their door for their lady. You get what I'm saying? But we ain't taking pictures of it. This is what we do.
Yeah.
So it's one of them situations to me where we think it's dead or it's fading, but it's because it's not being provided to you.
Yeah, I feel like it's like bad Yelp reviews. Like you just see it on social media and people just complaining because they don't have a man or vice versa. Yeah, I feel like it's just like bad Yelp reviews. Like, you know, people are just gonna complain online because they don't have a man or whatever the case may be. But I do agree. I feel like it is an access thing, an issue when it comes to that. And like you said, everything has switched. But I mean, you just gotta keep your standards in check. I feel like if that's what you really truly want, you know, like you said, had a willpower, you know, had a. I keep thinking about return on investment. Just keep coming to mind. But yeah, you've been doing it the whole time. That's so like. But yeah, like you need to stand on your 10, like whatever your boundaries, whatever you want. Like I feel like you need to stand on that. But I agree. I do see people men, you know, open doors, open car doors, you know, taking jackets off, taking a chair out. I see all of that all the time. So it's not like.
And you know what's funny to your social media point? Another, and I think we don't see it, is because even the ones in relationships, and when we do it casually, it gets shamed. Like, don't be on the door open for that bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we see it joking, but it's like you'll see it with like a couple. They'll be going like from a restaurant or whatever, and the dude will hold the door open for his lady. And it'll be like a chick behind him, and he'll hold the door open for her too.
Exactly.
And then she'll get upset, like, what the fuck you holding the door open for her for? And they'll make a funny skit like, you know, make her walk back, and then he'll close the door in her face like, okay, you happy now? And it's like, truth be told, like those are the conversations that go on behind closed doors. So it's like you also don't want her, meaning the random chick in society, to get the benefit of your dude. Like basically like find your own. It's like that's the kind of mentation behind it, because it's like, yeah, I've stopped and tried to do this, and I'm not saying actually she don't be tripping, but it's like if I was to go out of my way, I think it would be like a problem, even though I'm trying to be chivalrous and stuff like that. Now she knows with me with old people, I'm gonna do it all day for the week. But yeah, it's a lot of stories. Like if I was sitting there, it's a group of short, thank you, and you sitting there smiling, or like they make the joke, you at the table and the waitress say something to you, like, oh, thank you, you know, I don't even get ID. And then the shorty saying, oh, I don't even get ID. Like she's saying that all day, like so it's like it's shit like that, where it's like as a dude, you constantly getting told like basically be mean to other chicks all the time.
They don't be serious though. There's no other people in a relationship. Not people dating. Like don't be serious. You be joking, because like I done been on a date where like the waitress try to talk to dude, I'm mocking everything she say. Like it's a joke though. I ain't serious. Like I ain't thinking like, yeah, you about to go back to the restaurant if you drop me off and go get her number. Like and be mad. Like I don't want you to be mean to her. But now I would never. I would look at you crazy if you let the door go and there's women behind you. But that goes into how you raised. I'm gonna say that it goes to how
I can depend.
But it's
like,
also dependent on the woman because, like you said, you're not. But it's a lot of women that have gotten on social media saying, "Yeah, I want my nigga to be mean." Like they say it.
It's a lot.
They say it flat out.
Like, I ain't gonna hold you up, but even with you,
I mean, nobody want a friendly dude though.
And then like that's
respectful, but not friendly.
But I'm saying like whatever your context might be, you know what I'm saying?
Because that could be opening the door, like you said. There's a girl behind you.
Even if like it was him, y'all was at the mall, Sherry walking in, you think this would look nice for me?
I'm cutting my eyes at the girl.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying you be mean to her, but I'm cutting my eyes.
But for some people, how they raised,
how would you want him?
How would you want him to respond?
Threw me off.
Yeah, I'm not saying like that's a crazy. No, but that's a crazy thing that could happen just in public. Yeah. Like, that should happen.
I mean, how would I want to? I mean, respond to the question, but I'm not looking at my man. I'm looking at the girl. Because why are you? Because again, coming from a woman's perspective, women be funny like that.
Yeah, but based on his response, then it's fast forward to what we speaking on. Like we don't know what his response be, obviously, but we just saying for you.
I think it look nice and walk away, but yeah.
But I'm saying, but like,
not say nothing at all. Be like, no, I'm here with my lady.
And yours for the waitress thing might be whatever to you, but then in that context, it means something. For another chick, it's vice versa.
No, I get it. So it's like, my opinion on it.
Shorty's like, Shorty's got their own way about like looking at stuff in different way. It might even be you at the bar, you getting y'all drinks and shit, and the bartender from her side is doing too much smiling. She's smiling at that bitch for, and it's like that's what niggas get to do. I ain't gonna lie. After that voice come on, I was just getting this drink. I didn't even know she smiled at me, and it's like you seen that bitch smiling. You seen her. She was looking at.
That can sound like Norbert.
That's what that shit sound to me.
You talking something, Norbert? A wine cooler. I'll show you how bitch go down the slide. No, for real. I get it.
There's men out here that really are not chivalrous at all, too, though.
Oh, no, 1,000%.
Oh, yeah.
They'll look at you crazy if you're not going to hold the door open for me. That, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Like
it goes both ways.
How they raise.
It goes how you raised and what you used to.
And that's the thing. I don't want to ignore. Like, it is niggas that just ain't doing that shit. But I think for me, like as a nigga that did it, that's what made it sometimes feel underappreciated when you would do it. Because it's like, bro, I know there's a bunch of niggas out here. I remember my ex I got, so I'm like, bro, like I do all this and talking about open doors and all that shit. And then she hit me with, niggas do that all the time. I said, oh, word. I was like, okay. And I did a little, me social friend. All right, you do on your math, if you can count 20 motherfuckers that do that shit, and I give you $100. She didn't do it. Like, she could, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, that's my point. Like, you can't really point out in society, but you were just trying to make that argument with me, and they just don't feel appreciated. So some niggas, depending on their wherewithal, they discipline, they'll be like, man, fuck this shit. Like, why do this shit when I'm going to get the same result anyways? Or, like, I did do this with this girl for the last 5 years, and it still turned to this bullshit. So, yeah, I'm about to go kick it with shorty that want to take shots and green tea shots all the goddamn time. Like, fuck it.
But I feel like, too, like, you kind of have to stay true to who you are as a person. If you were raised a certain type of way, you're a chivalrous man, and that's how you was raised, and you get a girl that doesn't appreciate that, then at that point, you pivot. Do something different. Go with somebody that's going to appreciate it.
Yeah, find a person that's going to appreciate it.
And vice versa for a woman, it's like, if a nigga ain't doing it, why stay around and get treated like shit? I'm just saying, like, it's just that simple. But people don't, people get attracted to toxicness.
Well, we get bashed for that too. Oh, you left because he wasn't opening the door? These niggas doing far way worse than that. Like, can't win for losing. Like, dang, I can't have a standard?
No, I feel like
no, but I'm just saying, the way society is.
It is fucked up. It's always going to be a double-edged sword.
You go and you stay true to yourself, and you don't go out here and be a hoe and everything. You stick to your standards, and then, you single because of da-da-da-da-da. Or you broke up with him because of this, and it's far away worse other reasons. That's childish, that's petty. But it's like, dang. So then when I stay with somebody that I'm not happy with, then you get bashed for that too. It was your fault for staying for that long. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, you get to both sides.
Yeah, man, but just stay true to yourself.
Yeah. I think with dudes, when you have standards, the problem with that, where it be a tightrope, is that then you instantly get called controlling.
Difficult. Definitely. I've been called difficult many a time.
Like I said, it's probably with the dudes, you get called controlling if it's something that's simple, like how I was saying with the, I think one episode, when I talked about the girl strip shit or whatever. Somebody gonna call that controlling, but it's like, when I broke it down, it's not from a no controlling standpoint. It's like, no, nigga, this shit don't make sense to me logically. Like, nigga, make the shit make sense. But it's like, that's what I mean. Just from somebody else's perspective, they be like, oh, he's controlling her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck. And it's like, bro, I'm just having some standards for my house. So I'm trying to have a level of structure in this bitch. Like, my bad. Going back to how you grew up, I don't know how the fuck you grew up. I don't know what revolving door you did or didn't have in your life. But it's like, over here, there's a program in this bitch. It ain't nobody bigger than it. Like, it's just what it is. Like,
nobody bigger than it.
Like,
that's right.
Like it's just a flat. Ain't nobody bigger than the
program. I know that's right.
I
know that's right. Ain't nobody
God.
program.
Ain't nobody bigger than that bitch. So it's like, but once you get that group, it make it easy. And so then what I always say though is like, when you see my lady and what she got going on though, it's bitches that's envious of it. But at the same time, like May was saying, the contract from last episode is to you ain't signing this bitch. To her, she signed, she got the benefit. Yeah. You envious, but this contract ain't for you. Go find you a ball player, baby. Sorry. Like my ball fool. We hooping over here. Like good. So cats and shit.
Well, we know Chivalry ain't dead, but y'all let us know in the comments. Do y'all think it is? And what experience y'all have with Chivalry?
Just the clip here.
Yeah.
Just the one. Bro, ain't no point in me holding up in the door. That shit could hit me right on my head.
Oh my God.
They be so irritating with that. But our second topic, actually, I came up with this topic because it was recent. But in order to get through life, do you have to be a chameleon or do you have to just be true to who you are? And I was simmering on this because I was thinking, like, I was watching like a lot of spiritual TikTok, and it was talking about how like people were like, yeah, I just feel like if you stay with who you are as a person, everything that is meant for you will be for you. But then I looked at it from like I started thinking, like my mind just kind of went down this like road, and I'm like, well, you as a person you change, so different things are going to happen to cause you to think differently, move differently, make different decisions for you to, circumvent through life. So that's what made me come up with this topic. So what do y'all think?
I mean, on a spiritual level, since you brought that aspect into it, the Bible says be set apart from the world. So you gotta be true to who you are, whose you are. But when you say like chameleon, explain that part.
Meaning you have to change. We change. We're not going to be the same person we was 10 years ago.
Okay, because when I think of chameleon, I think of like fitting in, not just changing who you are.
That's why I like the question. I just came up with. I just wanted to see what y'all thought originally about it.
So, like to the question, like okay, so to what you're saying, changing and evolving and stuff like that, you can be true to who you are and still change and evolve because that's inevitable. We're supposed to change and evolve, but true to who you are, true to your morals, true to your values, true to what you stand at 10 toes on. That I mean, it can change, it will change. You know what I'm saying? But I guess your core values shouldn't.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Unless they evolve. Like we talking about elevation and stuff, evolution and stuff like that. Yeah, okay, you should be elevating and learning new things and, having a different perspective at each age and stage of life. But I don't think it's always an either or.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you take initially?
Yeah, for me, I didn't have a spiritual aspect of it, so I took it from like a social kind of more character type perspective. I looked at the chameleon aspect, yes, as a interchangeable kind of thing, but as the core of the question, I looked at it as being more so invisible. It's kind of how I took it. And then the other one, I felt is like it was more so like staying just as yourself, right? And one big problem I have with a lot of people is that they think that okay, I just am who I am. Y'all motherfuckers just got to deal with it, or people just got to deal with it, and you then put yourself in an environment that is not fit for you, and you want the room to then acquiesce to your shit or evolve to your shit. You know what I'm saying? And how you are and how you move, and that's why people have so many conflicts. I think in a lot of spaces. And when I was talking about it with Ashley, I had gave the RV example. I'm like, okay, a nigga like me, if I went to an RV convention, the odds of seeing another nigga like me are very, very fucking low. So even if I like RVs, I have every right to be here. And I don't think I would get rejected in being here.
However, if I went in there with the expectation of, oh, I should see another nigga in here from the west side that should like, no, my nigga, so I'm not gonna sit here and be like, man, the RV shit, racist than a bitch. Like, they ain't got no niggas like me in there. We gotta start turning that bitch up, bro. Me and such and such gotta come in there with the DJ. And why?
What?
You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Nigga, like, why is you trying to, like, you're not meant to be in this space. Now, if you want to be in this space, going to the chameleon point, you're going to have to tone some of this shit down and then learn some shit.
Right.
And then that can add to your character and help you develop if this is where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? And you can go over to these spaces, that space, whatever. Like, if I wanted to, I can go to my job every day and dress like this and that and be more comfortable and shit like that. But I know what's going to come with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? From what I want to experience at the workplace. So I dress like this to get this response at the workplace. Right. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to know the environment that you in for the type of person that you are. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm walking into a nursing home where it's 90% plus women in there, and I'm a nigga with a nose ring and this and that and tattoos going on. Okay, bro, you need to cover up, tone this down, wear less tight shit, loosen it up, wear some loafers and shit. Like, it's certain
wear
shit.
Some loafers.
You know what I'm saying? It's certain shit I know. Like, okay, kind of look a little dorky in this bitch. Feel me? No, it's just... Professional? No. I'm not saying... No. I'm intentionally using that.
No, I know.
No, I'm not saying because of what I'm wearing. I'm saying I wear it in intentional dorky nigga manner. Like, I'm intentionally wearing this shirt that's kind of fitting this way. I know how to make this look this way. Like, if I'm going out with my lady, I'm choosing to, like, make this sweater look like, oh, okay, like, you know, he came to work. Oh, he might want to grow. He might, like, you put different shit on me because I dressed in this manner, knowing that I could have came in this bitch with the ripped up, like, on casual day. And listen, I could do certain shit to make it look this way, but I'm wearing all these dad shoes like this. I know I got on some neon green socks. So it's certain shit like this nigga. Cool. Let me get my check. Leave me alone in peace. Okay. That's how I want to be. But it's like I do shit on purpose, and it's like people gotta realize what environment they're in.
I agree.
Like, I feel like you don't know.
When I deep dive on it, yeah, obviously the spiritual aspect is definitely there. But I did think too about like it is a balance that you have to have ultimately. And I feel like some people, you know, just based off of the era that we live in, is like when you see people kind of like exactly what you said in the beginning of like people just gonna have to accept me for being me and how my life is gonna go is because of who I am. It's gonna blah blah blah. And it's just like those type of people are the people that are never gonna. It's not about conforming. It's just more so about, like you said, being aware about your environment. But even on a spiritual aspect of it, we already know we have to evolve. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't stay stagnant. And if you stay stagnant, you're never gonna get anywhere. So it's like it's even physical and spiritual. Like you know what it is. But I just thought I'd ask that question because I just really thought it was interesting to see like people, even like these award shows, when people accept things, they're like, yeah, you know, I did this because I was true to myself and stuff like that. And it's like, what does actually that mean? Like, how do people really like take that in? What do they do with that?
I think with that, it's like they walk into those spaces and those places that, like what you just explained, but they conform. They know, I don't want to say conform, but they know how to present themselves in a way. But also, like I said, your core values and what you gonna say no to, what you gonna say yes to, is stuck within them. So it's like what you said, that balance of both. Like, I'm not saying yes to everything. I know I cannot say yes to everything. Even if I could, I'm above some stuff, and some stuff is just, I'm not even gonna divvy in that area. Whereas you might, to even have that leeway, like the Will Smiths or Michael B. Jordans, you had to come up the ladder, and coming up the ladder involves you knowing how to be and move in certain spaces and places. And when I meant the spiritual aspect, it wasn't evolution. No. That's, in my mind, that's like the social aspect. The spiritual aspect, because you said you was on spiritual TikTok. Well, you know, spiritual for me means God and religion in my head, not the other.
Well, I ain't saying other.
No, because when you mentioned like spiritual and then you said you went straight to like evolving.
Well, self-evolvement, meaning like when
that's not what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
so just to clear that up, I meant what it says in the Bible to be set apart. God says we are supposed to be set apart. So like what you just mentioned, like how true can you be in those, to yourself when you look at the spiritual aspect of being set apart, no matter what, no matter where I go, if God called me here, I'm going to be well. I'm not going to conform in every aspect. You know what I'm saying? Even Denzel said you got to know when to lead the party.
Yeah, okay.
Some people don't know when to do that.
Sure.
Some people get influenced and then they
doing shit
wind up on a documentary. So,
shots fired.
no, I'm just being real.
Oh, yeah.
Like, especially in the entertainment aspect, you have to know when to say no, what to do, and everything like that. And I feel like the people who thrive in a certain manner, they keep that like I'm different and I can show up as different, but I know how to maneuver in this space as me being different. And that's what I feel like being the spiritual aspect, the set apart is. Like I can be in these spaces and places, but I know how to move, but I'm also different. I'm not conforming. Like they over there taking shots. I know I got a casting call in the morning or whatever. Right. I'm not doing that because I know if I'm a drink, I'm going to keep drinking until I get drunk, and I just can't do that. And now, years later, I got the rep of like...
being difficult on set.
No, not that. Kobe and Beyonce come to my mind. Because it's like when they did, I want to say the Olympics or the All-Star, and they was talking about him, like how he was up at like 4 o'clock in the morning practicing while everybody else was asleep. You know what I'm saying? He had that Mamba mentality, like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be different in this space, but I know how to maneuver in this space. Same with Beyonce. Like everybody that works with Beyonce has said the same thing. You cannot outwork her. I'm different. I know who I am. I know I have to do it to perfection. So that means I'm gonna be up at 5 o'clock in the morning, rehearsing steps, dance moves, lyrics, vocals, and everything. And I'm gonna get it down to a T. Whereas somebody else may not do that, and they might give a good show, but it's not to your own standard of your values and what you want to present and put out in the world. So that's what I think. I feel like it's not always either or. It can be like both.
Yeah.
Like what you were saying, the balance of it.
Definitely.
You know, but definitely be set apart.
Yeah, most people don't want to be that. They want to follow.
Yeah.
So that's the world that we live in. That was actually a really good point.
Yeah.
Both of you guys gave excellent points. I appreciate it.
I want to shout out to my mom too, because she always made it, because like, I'm a suburban kid, first generation suburban kid. So they always made it so, or wanted it so that we can hang out, because both sides of my family from the east side of Detroit. They always made it so that we can hang out in the hood and we can fit in and hang out in the suburbs and fit in. Mom always say, like, I want y'all to be able to go to the White House and be able to walk in there and know how to maneuver, but still stay true to yourself.
Right. And
still come back to your hometown and still stay true to yourself and maneuver. And like, honestly, I can say, like, they did that to a T. Like, we in Southfield Public Schools, but literally 6 to 9, we on the west side of Detroit at church. Every Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., somewhere in the west side of Detroit or Highland Park, wherever the gym was located, we was cheering basketball all day, hanging with kids from different walks of life. Like my god sisters are definitely from a different walk of life than what I am, but we all relate. I can go over a people house and chill and hang out with them, and they don't look at me like, why is she here? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not in those spaces and places tooting my nose up like that. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. So, yeah, shout out to my parents. Love y'all.
Good parentals.
Yes.
No, but I feel like that is true. You definitely want to be able to be yourself and stand apart at the same time. Like it's a balance that you do need to have. Did you have any more closing thoughts on that? Why was you smirking?
Because he had something to say about the Davises. Don't spit your drink out. What's next?
Oh.
Don't spit your drink out. I already knew where he was going with that.
Okay.
I knew where that was going.
We're gonna move
as soon as I see him laughing.
Let me say this, our venting segment.
Well, I got something to vent about.
Get it off your chest. No, I do.
I think you go first. I got another one.
I'm getting tired of one season shows that are like good that deserve multiple seasons, and it's getting like to a crazy degree. Like we're getting a lot of shows, and I want to say it's normally like Netflix, Amazon Prime is good for it too.
Hulu.
Well, they about to be done anyway because that whole situation. But yeah,
What's going on Hulu?
they got bought.
Oh,
Disney.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they like
done.
they about to just because Hulu is about to be done. Like the subscriptions, it's about to be gone.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
They didn't tell me nothing.
I mean, I kind of figured it was gonna happen because they got absorbed.
It's one umbrella now.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be like Hulu is separate no more. It's gonna be like literally you're just paying for the Disney thing. So you're gonna get Hulu, all that shit in one. Like that's all
I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, but overall, just tired of like these shows that you put in good budgets for. The storylines are good and stuff like that, and then next thing you know, you just don't get a season renewed, and it's just like y'all putting bullshit out. We got multiple seasons of some dumb shit that don't even need to be in existence, but yeah.
Like what?
I was gonna talk about it during Get Hip, kind of, but I can use it right now. But like, so I've been watching the One Piece live action, and I get it because I did watch One Piece the animation when I was a kid, when I was younger, the anime. But it's just like some shit don't need to be live action. Then this is my point. Like you're spending money, buku money for like budgeting stuff like that, and they got a season 2, but you can't give all these other shows multiple seasons because that's wild to me. That's super wild. But yeah, that was one of the shows for sure. I don't know, but I only watched it because, well, I'm gonna say that for Get Hip, but yeah. So that's kind of like my little venting thing, and then also too with Lakia, I just want her to get back in the studio because I'm kind of tired of the freestyles. I need an album immediately, like now.
I can agree with that though. Like it's been a lot of shows that I have seen and liked that only had one season. Like Netflix is notorious for that.
They are.
Yeah.
It's like
what's that one where she became a superhero through like the lightning bolt or something like that? I can't think of the name of it. It's not Supercell. Supercell is actually getting season 2.
Yeah, I was about to say they canceled that. I'm done for sure.
No, I was mad when they canceled what's that show? It was like set back in the day. It was rappers, but they was kids.
Get Down.
Yes. I'm still mad. Like I'm still mad about that being canceled. As for Hulu, Black Cake, I get it. It was based off a book, so there's only so much you can tell, but stretch it out. Fabricate something. Y'all could have did another season.
Shit, all them screenwriters y'all got, y'all can come up with something now.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. I agree.
It's so sad. So sad.
Don't want to vent about that. Nah, I ain't gonna about it. I kind of agree. That's another vent I do have because I am on the hunt for different shows.
Yeah.
But one thing I have noticed with Netflix in particular, and it's not a shit on Netflix segment, but other people, like the writers in particular, have admitted it where they want you to write as if people aren't paying attention.
I've seen that.
So as a nigga that does pay attention, it made me be like, wait, what the fuck?
Right.
And like I'll be sitting there with Ashley like, oh, like this about to be some bullshit. This is the third brother happen, or like especially for shows that have been around up until that point, where you'll see the shift in like season 6. You like, wait, what the fuck is this shit now? Like, cause I watched the Selling Sunset shit.
Oh yeah.
And you can see right after they had the reunion where the shit just went downhill. I'm like, oh, they started doing the monotonous watching. So like for me, I'm not on the phone as much as my girl. So like I'll be watching her watch the show when we start. And then after this point, you can see what she get on her phone. And then like when she get off, it's like she'll kind of still be aware. And I've been sitting there watching it, and I'm like, yeah, didn't nothing really like fucking happen that she missed. She kind of is still on par with a nigga like me that just sat here and committed cognitive time to watch this shit.
Exactly.
So I'm like, yeah, this shit ass, and I miss like good writing and a good show to get into. I haven't talked about Paradise because I haven't completely caught it to where it's at. But from what I've seen, I have complaints. So it's one of those situations for me. So yeah, writing is not good in shows.
Yeah, it's not. and the shows that they're choosing to keep don't make sense either. Because like you giving, like you said, more time to just dumb shit. Like what? The storylines don't even be that good. I don't even know if Reasonable Doubt is coming back. I thought they said that it was, but now it just seems like it's.
If it was renewed for a new season.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be held off because I know everything is happening with like that merger thing officially.
But see, from my understanding, that they've been merged. It was just you can do a separate subscription for both. Now, I do remember getting that email like, yeah, like your accounts are merged for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
But you can still, for whatever reason, pay for a separate subscription for Hulu and Disney, whatever. But if you have a Disney, like, cause I get Disney, then get rid of Disney, get Disney, get rid of Disney, depending on what I want to see, when I want to see it. But I think the last time I did that, they're like, yeah, you're gonna pay for everything under one bill now for the time being. And then when I was able to cancel my Disney Plus subscription, I was still able to keep my Hulu. Yeah. So I know they've been merged because my mom has Disney Plus on one of her TVs, and Hulu pops up on there.
Yeah.
You just gotta sign into it. So I think everything is one now.
Well, I guess what they were talking about is like the behind the scenes budgeting because Hulu had its own budget for like shows and stuff like that, which Reasonable Doubt is a Hulu. But yeah, maybe they just changing like the budget of everything. Yeah. So
price probably about to go up for sure.
I hope not, because what is it? Netflix already like $20? Isn't that what people paying now?
I don't know what people are paying.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I have no clue.
It's $20. I know you can get it with your like cellular services. I think like T-Mobile will let you pay $10 or something like that, but I don't know if that's with ads or not. But yeah,
ads on Netflix?
Hell yeah! If you pay for the low plan,
I have no clue what people pay or anything.
You get ads on yours?
No, I don't. I never have.
You must.
I didn't pay for it.
I was going to say I don't have Netflix. I have a Netflix account.
My Netflix has never had ads, and I have my own profile. That's all I know. That's all I need to know. Okay. I go to my profile to watch my shows, and no one complains. So that's it. Same thing with Hulu.
I pay for Hulu.
No. I don't have to pay.
I know how much it cost at a point, but I don't know anymore.
That shit did go up though. I know Netflix did send out that shit. And they was like, "Yep, $20 if you don't want ads." So
I guess I do have ads. I just don't be paying attention.
And for those of you where Netflix do that thing, just in case you sign into somebody else's shit somewhere else, and it's like, oh shit, blah 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 blah, household shit. Go on your phone, go through the app, and then just share it to the TV. It'll just spin all that shit through. So
good to know.
For the college kids and all that that's fucked up right now because you got your mama shit or whoever, you like, damn, I can't watch that. That's all you gotta do. Sign into it on the phone and then blast it through on there.
Dang.
That's good to know though.
I hate that for them.
I know.
We have to go through that.
You sure didn't.
It's easy money, bro. Y'all know how to do it. Y'all got it. But my Jalen tech tip of the day.
We're gonna move into Get Hip. What we got to get people hip to this week?
I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of late to the game, but this is my actually first time watching Love Season. Not Love Season. What's the name of the show? No, I don't. No, I don't. Love is Blind.
Oh, okay.
First time watching Love is Blind straight through and I thought I was keeping up with it. As the episodes was going on, I was interested because of the happened with the black girl and that black man.
Oh.
And that whole situation, I'm gonna say it pissed me off, but it's like that whole thing could have been avoided. But
you talking about Enterprise?
Yeah, they didn't make it out the pod.
No, I didn't know which one you were talking about. That's all.
Oh yeah, none of them made it out the pod.
Yeah, that's a whole nother.
Yeah, but
I cannot.
The reunion just came out, so I'm excited for that. I still got like 2 episodes to catch on before I see the reunion, but from the clip I seen, it looks like it's pretty good. But it's already out now, so I guess. But if you ain't seen it or you haven't been on Netflix, yeah, that's my Get Hip because I don't have nothing else.
My Get Hip this week is music. Once again, TikTok has done it again. So I came across, they're called Frequency. So 3 kind of
I heard it.
Yeah. And they have a song. The song is called Top Down. So Go ahead and check them out. They're actually a nice little group harmonizing. Somebody said that they remind them of what is that like Star from the show Star? It kind of like give you that vibe. But yeah, check them out. The song was actually good. I didn't know they had like so much music, so I was like, oh shit, I gotta actually like listen to an album or something. So
they had won that show.
What's up?
Some type of talent show.
Oh, like America's Got Talent, kind of.
Yeah, but it's a different one where it's like making a group.
Oh, yeah. They've been doing that a lot lately.
Yeah, so
making a band all over again.
Yeah.
My year hip. I think by the time this come out, Invincible will be back.
I can't wait to watch this.
My Invincible fans, we back. And so I'm excited for that. I hope that they don't fuck us over like last season where they do the split and split the episodes. On top of that, we do get the boys back as well.
Final season, right?
Yeah, final season of the boys. And then my girl was telling me about some Tyler Perry shit to come out or should be out on the same time frame or whatever.
Oh, Beauty and Black.
That shit.
Oh.
I guess that's on the to-do list and shit. I guess that's
coming out this week.
It might have already been out by the time
19th.
Yeah.
So by the time y'all see it, maybe in April.
Yeah, by then, but you know, it's on the dock of the shows to watch and shit like that. I got so many shit. I told her we gotta reset the list because she tried to add some other shit to it. I'm trying to fuck this shit.
And it's the last season for that too.
Yeah, I know.
Good. It's nothing else to talk about. Like, what the fuck else can we talk about?
How they gonna twist it?
That's the problem. And this nigga find a way to keep this story going, like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
and I'm watching this shit as a couch nigga. Like, my girl just watching this shit. She like, yeah, I just like the old nigga.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only nigga I like.
That shit is funny.
I don't care about nobody else but the old nigga.
Now I'm starting to think about everything that had happened at the end of the last season. Yeah, this is gonna be a good season.
That's what they said about the last one.
Last season was a good season.
I'm not saying that it wasn't. I'm just saying that's what they said.
You know when Tyler Perry get involved.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm like.
And I did watch Joe's college road trip. It was a little corny to me, but
y'all just don't let Tyler Perry.
I didn't even watch the show. I didn't watch the show.
I did. I just want to tell you because I forgot to say it. I
didn't have no problem with it, but
I appreciated the road trip of like the aspect of the history lessons that they gave him. I appreciated that. I just felt like it was a little because it was a brothel and
I ain't see it. I don't know if
it did have funny moments, but then when he did the little thing in a bar, like he was Charlie's Angels for a second, and it like froze frame like Matrix. The chair.
That was hilarious.
That was funny, but when he did this when it got corny. I was like, bro, now. Just picture old man Joe jumping in the air like this.
Oh, I can picture anything. Tell me about
like what?
Exactly. Yeah. See.
But the chair was funny. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I said it was funny parts. But I just be feeling.
I feel like the thing was the comedy.
Can we just do something original?
Was that not original?
I mean.
That was the most original thing he's done. That man can't make y'all happy for nothing.
He said he was retiring Medea. Then he came out with Homecoming with Medea after Beyonce came out with her Homecoming. I was just like, okay, this is just getting a little interesting.
He just did something original. You talking about something from 3 years ago.
No, I'm talking about just do something without Medea, Joe, all of them. Like, can we get like something new that's black? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and then he gave you Beauty and Black and Divorce in Black.
I didn't say
had problems.
I didn't say that.
Too.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I'm just being clear.
I want the nigga to just stop.
I ain't say that either.
See, I want the nigga to just stop and give other people the opportunity to do their own shit.
I do agree. He should.
That's what my thing is. I think all of this shit is just the same.
But he got so much money.
You know when you were a kid, right? And you got Play-Doh, right? And you got red, and then you get green and blue and all these colors, right? And after so long, keep playing with them, the Play-Doh just turned into this fucking mush color. So that now, anytime you do shit, it just make the same different shapes, sizes, but it's still that same
color,
mush color. And after so long, the shit get hard, and you gotta make it up, and you really should just throw it in the trash
and get new Play-Doh.
But you just keep showing this Play-Doh to all your friends and all your buddies, and it's that one little soft spot you keep sticking your finger in, and it's just making a little indentation. That's how it's been since like 05.
Okay, now he took it too far. I was just saying, I agree it should be more writers in the writing room. and he should let younger, which he is, because he did do this program where he's letting young producers, young filmmakers, come and produce short films. I wish he had that when we was in high school, but that's what he's doing for the kids.
I can't say them jokes.
Okay, enough of Tyler Perry.
I love Tyler Perry. I love Tyler Perry.
I love what you're doing for the Black community. If I knew then what I know now. About Tyler Perry.
I was just about to say about Tyler Perry.
I always said that just to see Megan face. I mean, we can't do that.
No, we cannot.
Yeah, because nothing to change would be shit. Nigga Jayla had foresight.
If I knew then what I know now about, let's see.
Granny, what are you doing?
You want to ask Siri?
He's supposed to be.
Hey Siri.
Oh, shit.
Give me a random word.
Okay, I found this on the web. Forgive me a random word. Check it out.
Give me a word.
Gemini assistant would never.
Yeah, the Chris Hemsworth series.
Mine's British.
Next word is what?
I can do like
webcast. Not an ad.
Where's my
What about coupons?
If I knew then what I know now about coupons.
About coupons.
Okay, we can do that. I actually like that. Budgeting. Friendly.
I look at coupons so different now.
They are. Remember when we had what was that? The shit. What is it? Used to be called. They used to have it everywhere, and it was known for like having them coupons that you pull in the aisle as you go.
Oh yeah.
Farmer Jack.
And
Kroger.
Oh, Kroger.
Yeah, Kroger did. That's what I'm like. Yeah, they have grocery stores.
Oh, damn, I ain't know that. But I just thought about Farmer Jack.
They take it from there and they put it in the newspaper, and now they just send it to you now.
Damn. Well, if I knew then, are we going with that, Megan?
She's looking at fancy words. Let's see what you can move.
Okay.
No, none of these.
Because I'm okay with coupons.
Church woman who lived platonically with celibate men. No.
Social media or reality?
Social media or reality.
Social media, because she fucking.
Come up with a word, please, so we can get help. Because I'm okay with coupons.
Do y'all not want to do coupons?
No, we do coupons.
Cool. Okay.
Go ahead. What you think about coupons, man?
If I knew then what I know now about coupons, I don't really have no different.
You might not have no.
I use coupons.
Oh.
Here you go. Here you go.
So she was just saying she don't look her, she don't toot her nose up, and now you're trying to make it seem like
exactly. Exactly. You see what live action? What you go through? I use coupons all the time.
I can say this. I hated when I worked at Rite Aid as a cashier, people coming in with them coupon books. Like the divider, ready to use every coupon they got in their arsenal. That shit used to piss me off.
Actually, if I knew then what I know now about coupons, I would be that person.
No.
I would.
I wouldn't want to do that. Like the ladies that go viral for bringing their bill down to $0 because they use coupons. To me, that's a little overrated. Just saying.
Overrated by saving money?
It's not about. It's about holding up the line. It's just too much.
It's just too much. Not overrated.
Working
too much.
Imagine being a cashier.
I understand.
And you scanning all that shit. That's how I had to do it right.
Now it's digital. Ain't no issues. If I gotta go around,
right? You just swipe.
No, I'm still the ones that take out the coupons and they lose over
there. They do. I ain't not.
Extreme couponer. I would be an extreme couponer.
I wouldn't mind scanning it because like on the what is it Kroger app, you just click your coupons and they just scan it one barcode. You straight.
If I knew then, I wouldn't have been as embarrassed as them bitches because my grandma used to give me a newspaper and shit like, "Can you send me this?" And I'm like, "Oh, granny, I ain't trying to be my friends and got the free Apple coupon." I'm like, looking like, I didn't know. This is me how my Mercedes because I used to be like, man, fuck it. Like, I ain't want to.
Let me tell you, cash out on every food coupon.
I started going to school up beside my house. Actually, fuck all that shit.
Nigga, I had a Checkers back when Checkers was in Southfield, and we were at Southfield High. I had a Checkers coupon. It went to lunch.
She's giving me that Ponderosa, all these other places.
Ponderosa.
Yeah, so I used to use them bitches when she'd give them some
chicken
shows.
is really good.
And that's why I used to go to like Tom Oyster Bar because she just get them in the newspaper. She used to go there all the time. So if I knew then, I'd be more comfortable using them bitches. I wish I had them now.
No, I use coupons when I'm
Get
down.
the app.
I know I got that. I'm saying
The apps are the new coupons.
No, they ain't the same as the coupons because one, you can use multiple in a day. They had better deals. They used to, and then they used to send to the newspaper. You could cut like 10, 12 out the bitch. Now they like, you can use this today, nigga.
That's it.
That's it, nigga. Don't bring your black ass in here.
No multi-scans.
It depends because like if you go like the Big B coffee, you can use multiple in a day. If you use the McDonald's app, you can use multiple in a day. It just depends on what it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then like you gotta, it's like what they do. They give you like you can use your reward system and whatever coupon because that's how the Chick-fil-A app is too. You know what I'm saying? I got like 1,162 points. Oh no, I don't play with Dunkin'.
Oh, that's the same way.
That's a whole drink, a medium at that.
Yeah, and I was with Caribou.
All I do is just get either a refresher or a matcha and the hash browns. That's all I
get. Zero energy? Yeah, it just came out.
I've been really trying to stay away from energy drinks and just stick to tea and coffee. I know I came in here with one.
That's why I looked at you like, what else?
That's why I came here.
Notice.
I didn't want to be late. I didn't want to be late today. So I'm like, I'm just about to, as soon as I turn off 9 Mile of Coolidge, that mobile mart, whatever, I went in there. It's so small. Hello, but I went in there. And I'm like, okay.
Hello.
Yeah, I got my little red ball. My 8-ounce strawberry apricot. Yeah.
That's crazy. Now I gotta go back to Dunkin' because Caribou closing this week. So.
Is that where you got your energy drink from?
Well, no, black tea.
Your black tea from? Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Where was Caribou? I never heard of them.
I mean, you got 5 days until they officially close everyone in Michigan. But it's one in Ferndale.
You so heard about that.
I am. That's my shit. I'm so mad.
I seen a TikTok about somebody talking about y'all don't know pain until y'all start to miss your favorite restaurant that closed down.
Damn. That's gonna be me.
That's a fact.
Yeah, it's already you.
I feel like my sushi spot that closed in Ferndale.
What got five?
Which
sushi closed?
Sakana.
Oh. I think I remember that.
Man, good time. Yeah, they closed it down. We good. Feel bad.
That is fucked up. That is very fucked up.
There's a lot of sushi places that used to be good. They closed down.
Damn, I didn't want to make the video sad.
Revolving Sushi took over. Yeah. Fucking the game up.
It ain't all that.
It ain't all that, but it's just the fact that it's the popular shit. It ain't the best, but it's the popular.
And it's not even fun. Like Revolving Sushi, the one in Nova, it's not. It's like first of all, we went. It's like a couple months after it opened, so the line was kind of like out the door. We went like February, March. It was cold. And then we got in, it's like we still had to wait, even though we made reservations. And then it's like that little robot coming up to you.
That shit fire.
It's cool, but it's annoying. And then like the revolving sushi just going around. It's like you just pick what you want. I don't know. It's I think it's extremely overrated.
Well, they're trying to give you a little taste of Japan.
That shit fire. I fuck with it.
I think it's
a sushi spot.
Well, yeah, I think I like the little technology-driven thing.
Yeah, I think it's cool. Like me and Shorty always do the sushi movie day, so it's like it's probably for us to pop in there, eat some sushi, go to the movies, go to sleep.
That doesn't want to know about.
That's the best one, sadly. The one choice is like you work.
Oh,
you want to imagine?
I've only been to the one in Nova.
Whatever that is, know about.
Oh, my bad. You
I was on the sushi spot. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I was thinking about.
Yeah, I want to try a new K-pop spot out there.
That's what she keeps telling me. She want to do that shit. But coupons, y'all. Use them if you can. We know you broke. It's all right.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, I'm saying, like, I'm talking about, we talking like college kids, different people got shit going on. I'm not saying it in a bad way, like, you broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, people fucked up out here. So, like, yeah, use the coupon.
Yeah, but this is gonna
be. Yeah, because I'm saying, like, I learned, like,
especially the bounty. When y'all get them fucking, what is it? Not toilet tissue, paper towel, use them boys, because them bitches is like $20 without it.
All that shit. No, yeah. Any store that you go to on a regular, download the app so you can get the coupons. Like, I'm dead ass. Like, I'm not trying to be on no shit.
Download the app because those are the new coupon books.
There.
In closing,
use your coupons. Oh. All right, y'all. That was another episode. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share. Please share and comment.
Please share. Share.
No,
Yeah. Share.
All right. Till next video.
Peace.
Peace.